we're looking for excellence in property management over the last 12 months from organisations and individuals to showcase what they do well in the property management industry. And certainly from my perspective, representing leaseholders in the process, I'm really looking for someone who's gone the extra mile in their block, in their estate, to support the leaseholders that they serve.
We as judges are looking for what you've done in this particular year. Sometimes we get presented with entries which have a lot of historical background, but it is, as it says, Property Manager of the Year.
We are looking for some really good testimonials, things that come across as being real life rather than manufactured. I think we're looking for a good skill set and people that are performing to their very best.
We're really looking for applicants and nominees to come forward with some really specific things relating to, to the good work they've been doing over the last 12 months. What we don't want is reams and reams of paper, and it's really, really important that actually the substance about their application and nomination is right, rather than glossy graphics and so on.
Yeah, we're looking for a bit of real sort of personalness in the responses that we see. We're looking for some real sort of strength of feeling from the people that are making those sorts of nominations.
We are independent judges. We don't know who's sponsoring the event and we don't know who's intending to turn up. So we are as independent as we possibly can.
These awards have gone from strength to strength, but so far as swaying the judges, we look very much at the paper that's presented in front of us, and therefore, whilst it encourage sponsorship, it doesn't have any influence on our results.
All the applications and nominations that we receive, we want to deal with on their merits. The importance of this event is to actually champion, really good practice in the property management industry.
Sometimes there's some very good small niche companies, and sometimes equally some of the bigger ones are equally as good.
Size of company shouldn't really be a determining factor. Obviously there are some categories where sheer size can make a difference. If you're thinking about things like website of the year, for example, clearly a large company will have far more resource to put into that sort of thing.
And it's very, very challenging to judge. What really helps us is having an independent benchmarking process that we can actually, the three of us, score against.
I'd encourage people to enter a number of different categories. It was evident this year that sometimes we had a good company story that was backed up by a personal story, and that personal story wasn't put into the individual categories. So think about what categories you're entering for.
This is a really exciting event. It's a real showcase for the industry, and I really hope that all the nominees, regardless of whether they win or lose, enjoy the event and carry on providing excellent service in property management for our industry.
I think there is scope for these awards to strengthen, and therefore the prestige that you get from entering the awards is something that should justify you thinking about entering year on year.